So you are turning a human voice into diagnostic signals. And that's not incremental, to be honest with you. That's like categorical shift in the way you diagnose various diseases. So initially 8 years ago, when you guys started, you must have set out to solve a problem in healthcare. What beside the technology is cool and it allows us to do a bunch of things and it's nice to have, etc. In your initial assessment, what was the problem in healthcare that made this what you created in canary speech inevitable, and you have to create it?
Well, we're in a situation in a whole host of areas. We had increasing behavioral health problems. We have increasing autism and ADHD problems with our children. So behavioral health is increasing in our population. We're getting an older population, so we have reasons to assess and manage that aging process, with mild cognitive impairment and Alzheimer's. And all of those things are happening at a much higher rate of growth than the number of physicians, doctors, patients, nurses. I often say we're never going to have enough doctors and nurses, so we need a force multiplier. We need to make information in the time space that they have with a patient. We need to increase the amount of information they have about that patient, enhancing their ability to make a decision about what their diagnosis is. In our case, we're a clinical decision support tool, so we're a piece of that process for them. But ultimately, a diagnosis is made by a doctor. And if you're in a primary care area and you're seeing a patient and you're trying to make an assessment about whether or not you can manage their care with you or you need to refer them to a specialist, that decision is best based on objective information and data. So you're not going to be able to have more time with them to get that information. So canary speech offers, without intruding on the amount of time, we can offer to provide more information, and to do that while you're still with them. So you don't have to go searching for it afterwards. It wasn't taken as a subjective test a half hour before you got there. All of this means working through the process and the flow between the doctor and the patient to enhance that engagement without increasing or encumbering the amount of time, because we don't have more time. Time
Right.
is it. And number of patients is increasing more rapidly than the number of caregivers. So how can we make this interaction more fruitful, more valuable to both the patient and the clinician, and the referral more accurate if a referral needs to be made? That was the
So
thought.